Do you dream of becoming one of the more than 30 million small business owners currently in the United States? While the idea of being your own boss might sound appealing, starting a business is something that you should only attempt after doing some careful and thoughtful planning. Now, I've got some good news for you. I'm here to help you. I've got an 8-tip guide that we're going to go through on how to start a business so that you have the best chance of turning your dream into a profitable reality. Stay tuned. Hey guys, all right, welcome back. So we're talking about 8 tips for starting a business this year. Now, if you are looking for the text version of this YouTube video, you can go to mikemontes.co/blog. There I'm going to be posting as I'm doing these videos a blog format style of all of the content, so you can go kind of follow along, go back and look and maybe make some notes. So don't worry about writing down notes now. And we are going to be just kind of talking overview on that blog, along with tons of different other information that I will be putting out there as these YouTube videos come out. So very excited about what's going on there. There's also a couple of online courses that are available for you guys. I tried to keep them somewhat inexpensive so that if you are a beginner level or an intermediate level and you are looking to level up your game, understand a couple of key things around ClickFunnels. I'm going to be doing some stuff on Facebook here coming up in the near future, even some mind maps that I'll be offering for you guys to help you guys build your ads as you grow, that side of thing, marketing your online business. So there's going to be tons of stuff in there. So stay tuned to the course part of the website. But for now, we're going to dive into my number one tip, which is flesh out your idea. So most likely you have already got a good idea for what your business is going to be. Whether you have had inspiration strike randomly a few weeks ago, or you've had a brilliant business idea in the back of your pocket for years, and a good idea is really the jumping off point for starting a business, right? So however, it does not end there. Remember, it does not end there. If you are wanting to avoid being one of the 20% of businesses, that's right, the 20% of businesses that fail in the first year, you need to do more than just think of a great idea or have a great idea in your back pocket. You need to take that idea and really refine it. Think about your business. How can you fill in the gap in the marketplace? And what can you do right that others are doing wrong? So determine if there's a niche that you can target to help further yourself as far as setting yourself apart. Essentially, consider anything and everything that can help you stand out in the sea of competition. This can help you decide if your idea is truly a viable option. Tip number 2, evaluate yourself. Now, of course, once you've determined that you have a viable business idea worth pursuing, you have to take a long, hard, and honest look at yourself. Before you start out in this new venture, I think it's really important to make sure that you're equipped to handle it. If you can, and this can be very hard to admit to yourself your own faults, but it's important that you be honest about your ability to pursue a business idea. You want to ask yourself the following questions, okay? Number 1, can I handle the responsibility of being my own boss? Number 2, can I afford the financial implications that come along with starting a business? Number 3, can I quit my full-time job to pursue this? And then, of course, number 4, if I can't quit my job, how much time am I willing to devote to this idea outside of the work hours, right? Outside of your daytime job, right? So this would be your side hustle. This is really important. I want you guys to really hone in on this one and be honest, because you're being asked to put in full-time hours at your day job, and no one's going to be asking you except yourself and the marketplace to put in full-time hours in your side hustle or part-time hours in your side hustle. Your business will not grow if you're not willing to put those hours in, okay? So next, the is my family on board with this change, right? So that's a huge one. If you're single, it's probably not as big of a question, but if you are married or if you have a steady relationship, that's going to be a big key to your success, making sure that your partner is along for the ride, right? And final question you want to ask yourself, am I truly motivated to succeed? Now, these are tough questions, but they really deserve to be answered. If you realize that you're not prepared to handle the responsibility, it's better to find out now than a year from now when you've invested all this time and money and energy into the new business. Okay. Tip number 3, you want to research your target market. If you've decided that you're prepared to take the leap of starting your own business, you'll need to start researching your target market. You might assume that there's a market for what you want to sell, but that assumption could be costly if incorrect. Talk to prospects, either online or offline, and get their feedback on what you plan to sell and determine their existing pain points. Is there a way that you can help them alleviate those pain points? You'll always want to put some demographic information about your target market into maybe like a form or a document. Pull that information and keep it handy. This will help you determine how to research them when it comes time to start marketing your ideas. Tip number 4, you're going to want to research your competitors. So next, you'll need to do a deep dive into your competition. What are they getting right? What are their marketing strategies for their business? It's also a good idea to see what they're doing wrong, as it could be an opportunity for you to fill in that hole. Look for your competitors' social media accounts and look at their customer reviews. What are some of the common complaints? There's something there that you might be able to be doing better. This is a valuable research tool that can help you to set yourself apart from the crowd. Tip number 5, set goals. Once you've done plenty of research, it's time to sit down and plan out your goals. Set some large goals and then some smaller milestones to help you reach them. You might set goals surrounding how much time you want to spend building out your business, goals for securing funding, or goals for finding customers. Whatever your goals are, have them written down somewhere so that you can help motivate yourself to stay on track during the hard days when you wonder what you've even got yourself into. Tip number 6, create a business plan. Of course, it will be hard to meet those goals without a solid plan in place. Develop a business plan that outlines all of your goals in an actionable step so that you can take those steps to achieve those goals. You want to make sure that you include plans for securing funding, especially if you're planning to reach out to investors. Your plan should also include the main points of the research I've covered above, including market research, competitor research, industry overview, marketing plan, those kinds of things. However, do not feel overwhelmed thinking you have to create a huge plan with hundreds of pages. It should be a detailed plan, yet concise. Tip number 7, build an online presence. In this day and age, it's impossible to build a business without an online presence. Even if you're in the early stages of your business, go ahead and start carving out a space online for it. Buy a domain, even if you're not ready to build a website yet. Set up social media profiles, and even if you need to make them private for now, make sure you have those names already in place. Doing this work up front will make it easier once you're ready to start marketing your business. Tip number 8, find vendors. Depending on your business idea, it may be impossible for you to do everything on your own. In that case, you may need to develop valuable vendor relationships to help you be successful. Start reaching out to those local vendors now to form partnerships that you can grow over time. Working with the right vendor could be the difference in your business's success or failure. Finally, starting a business doesn't have to be scary. By following the steps outlined above, you can have more confidence when taking the often intimidating step of starting a business. If you're looking for more guidance, I can help you. Check out my online courses to learn important tips and tricks. And for those of you who are watching this through YouTube, I do want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a special offer. So if you'll go to my website and you'll put in the contact form, this article's title, right? just as a reminder, 8 tips for starting a business this year. Go ahead and put that in the subject line, and just let me know that you're looking for more help. Okay, I'm here to help. Ultimately, I have this YouTube channel because I want to get out some of this kind of basic information out to the public, but ultimately because I want to help. I've got some really awesome programs that I do not necessarily outline in the website that are available for YouTube, my YouTube community, for helping you guys grow your business. So if you're interested, go to the contact form, mikemontes.co/contact, and you can just fill out that form. Go ahead and put this 8 tips to starting a business this year in the form, and let me know that you want help, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Guys, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video.